Hey everybody, it's Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations, and I'm here today to do another fun project with you guys. This one might take a little bit, so bear with me. This is a folio I made a while ago, and I want to make another one, so I thought I would take you guys along with me to show you how I did it. I have it closed just by a paper clip, and then when you open it up, there's 4 panels with all kinds of goodies. We have a pocket here, we have a pocket here. Oops, I have this tag, a little pocket. I have this little flip out with a envelope. Again, I have a pocket here, pocket up here, pocket here, a corner tuck there, big journal card, this one, a little pocket here, little Rolodex card, and then we have a pocket here. I just have some fun little stuff in. Another journal card, and then we have a pocket up here. I don't know if I think I did leave that. Oh, well, I just tore it. I think I left that open. You could have a pocket behind there. But, so anyway, it can be, you can even put more pockets here. I didn't. I don't know why. But yeah, this is be a fun ephemera holder, or, you know, to hold photos, send off somebody happy mail with a bunch of goodies inside. And it's pretty thin. I mean, it's not too bulky or thick. I mean, you could certainly bulk it up, I'm sure. But I just wanted to make another one. And like I said, take you guys along with me. Okay, so to make this one, I'm going to use 2 12 by 12 pieces of paper. This is double-sided. This one that I used was also, well, not technically double-sided, but the back looks like, you know, craft paper, so it wasn't just white. This was pretty heavy-duty paper that I used. So this, I think, is probably a little bit thinner, but it is double-sided. If you don't have double-sided paper, you can certainly decorate what's going to be the inside. You can leave it white if you want to. You're going to have all kinds of goodies in there. So it's just kind of up to you and your preference. You can back it with coffee-dyed paper, you know, whatever you want to do. Okay, so I have 2 sheets, and I'm going to put them together. I should have had my camera zoomed out a little more so you could see everything, but just 2 full sheets of 12 by 12 paper. Again, this is going to be my inside. This is going to be my outside. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlap these about 2 inches. So this will end up being 22 inches wide. So I'm going to do that first. So I have it just lined up here on my grid. And I'll just have it overlap. And then when I fold it, the fold will be 1 inch within, you know, where these 2 papers will connect. Does that make sense? I hope so. I'm going to use double-sided tape. You can use this, you can use glue, whatever you have on hand. Okay, so first I'm going to put a strip on this side. So let's do that. I'm going to turn it so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just putting it as close to the edge as I can. I've already got it crooked. Oh, that's really crooked. Okay, let's see if I can get this off. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. I just want to get it right up to that edge. Okay. Scissors. I'm going to make sure that's stuck down really good. Somewhere around here I have a bone folder. My desk is quite the mess. I don't know if you heard that noise, but something happened out in the living room. Okay. Let me find my bone folder. Hold up. I found two. Yay. So we just want to get this one, get this tape down really good. Okay. So this is going to be the left panel. Okay. So with this one, I think this tape is about 1 inch. Okay. So with this one, I'm going to want to put it down 2 inches left over this way. So I'm going to put tape on this side, on this edge. Okay. And again, just try to get it as close to the edge as you can. Okay. Then I'm going to cut off that little hangover there is. Maybe. Got stuff all over my scissors. Okay. Then I'm going to cut off this extra. And this extra. Okay. So, I have opposite edges on opposite sides of the page with tape. This one is going to get flipped over and overlapped. Okay. So, how do I want to do this? Okay. I think I'm going to do the right side first. Make sure that's on there really well. Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. He has to announce to the world that he is there. Okay, I'm just going to get this little tool to get this tape off. Okay. Oops. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put it down before I take this side off. We'll see how well this goes. Okay. So I have it lined up, and I know I want my other one to come over an inch. Okay. Push that down real good. And then I'm going to flip it over. Get the tape off of this side. And push that down. Burnish that down really good. Okay. So I have, I don't know if you can see, but I have a 2-inch overlap. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to fold this over in half. And where I've put these together is going to resist a little bit. Excuse me. That's really thick right there. Make sure I got it where I want it. Okay. And if you don't have a bone folder, you really want to use something that's going to give you a nice crease. I've even seen people use, you know, the edge of their scissors, maybe even a ruler. Just something that's really going to crease that, because that's double thick right there where we've put those together. Okay, so now we have a 22 by 24 booklet thing. Okay. You can also probably score that, and that might make that a little bit easier. Okay. Now, you need to decide how tall you want your folio. So this is 24, or 12. I think earlier I said 24. This is 12 inches tall by 22 wide. We're going to fold the bottom up to make our bottom pockets. Okay, so you just kind of decide how tall you want this. I'm going to say 8 inches. So I'm going to line this up on my mat here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go up 4 inches. About. Let's see. That's not straight. Okay. There we go. Gotta fold it all the way over. And you want to make sure this middle part kind of lines up where you've folded it. Sorry, this is off camera, but it's really long. Okay, so now I have folded it up, and I have my bottom pocket. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this over again, just to retrain the paper in that middle part. Okay. Okay. So we have that. Let me see. I did. Okay. You can see. So this bottom part is this folded up part, but I did cut along the score lines so that it would fold up better. So we need to do that. But I also want to figure out. Okay, so this is the middle score line. I'm going to fold these in to about like an 1/8 of an inch within that score line. I don't want it to touch because this has got to still fold over one more time. So we want to leave a little bit of a gap. So I'm going to fold that. And if you're using thinner paper, this will be a little bit easier. And I'm going to fold this one. And I'm going to make sure these two meet so that they're fairly even. Okay. Burnish this real good. Okay, so you can see when I fold this, this gets wrinkly and it wants to bulk and makes it kind of tough. So, did you see that? Okay, so I want to cut at least this one. These might actually be okay. These right here. But this one I definitely want to be cut because now there's, since it's folded, that's 4 pieces thick and that creates a lot of bulk. So, let me get a cutting mat here. And I'm going to get a ruler and a craft knife. And I don't want to cut a whole lot, but I do want to kind of go at an angle. So, I'm going to line this up on my little grid here. And I'm going to start right here where the score line is. You can see right here is where the 4 folds meet. So I'm going to start where the score line is and put my ruler up to it. Okay, so this would be straight. I don't want to go that straight. So I'm going to go over to my first little tick mark down here, which you can't see. There we go. To this little tick mark. So that's, what, 1/8 of an inch? Okay. So again, from this corner, and I don't know if you guys learned this in school, but you know, when you're trying to measure and, you know, one side keeps slipping or whatever, if you'll put your pen or pencil or knife here and kind of hold it. Put your ruler up against it. Then move the bottom part of your ruler, then this top part won't move. And then you should have a cut where you want. Okay. Then I'm going to cut again, and I'm going to cut straight, but you can see this is just barely not straight, barely at an angle. There we go. So I am going to go ahead and cut that. Okay, so that's how much I cut off. So I'm going to do it on the other side now. I'm going to leave it where it's at. Put my knife here, hold my ruler, go to this little 1/8 of an inch mark down here. Actually, I need to scoot that over just a little. There we go. Okay. Go to that little 1/8 of an inch. And cut that. Okay. So then when you fold this up, you've cut out some of that and you've alleviated, taken away some of that bulk right there. Okay. We can do it on these corners too as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I don't trust it. I know I'll get it glued and then it'll get messed up and then I'll be upset. So I'll do this again real quick. We have that one, and you can see they're at an angle. Let's do one more. Whoops. We can fix that. Now earlier I cut this straight down and I didn't need to do that. Just go ahead and cut your other angle. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. And then this end and this end you can leave straight. Unless you want to cut it so that it looks the same, you know. But I think that's fine. So these are our pockets. You can cut your little notch here if you want. I'm not going to, because I'm going to put other pockets on here and I don't want to have to worry about, you know, that hole being cut out. So I'm just going to leave it. I am going to ink this though before I glue it. Just a second here. Okay, I'm going to use walnut stain. So I've got those inked up. I'll probably do these edges too, but I'll wait. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these pockets down. First of all, wait. Okay. So these are going to fold in. And this is going to fold in. And there will be your folio. I just want to make sure that it's going to fold okay. And I'm wondering, no, that should be fine. Okay. I'm going to glue these. So we have our pockets glued in. Okay, now we can decorate. Okay, so I want each pocket to have a pocket on it. And let me get some paper. Let's see. That's too matchy. Okay. Let's use this. It's from the same paper pad, so it coordinates pretty good, I think. Okay, so on this front one, let's just do a regular pocket. So let me get my pencil. Here it is. Right. First of all, let me cut this down so it's more manageable. I'm just going to cut it right in half. Okay. Alright, so this one we want just a regular pocket. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge, but almost. And then I know this is slanted, so I'm actually going to measure it down below. So I'm going to cut about right here. This trimmer. I can find my mark. Okay. And then I want it probably about, let's go about that tall. So mark it there. Now this one, I am going to put a little pull in it. So let's see if I can get it somewhat centered. And ink this up. Okay. I'm just going to glue it on the sides and on the bottom. I'm going to put it all the way to the bottom and then try to center it as much as I can on there. Okay, so we have that pocket. And then let me find another paper. And this paper, guys, I'm not sure what it is. I think my mom got it for me a couple years ago, and kind of been hoarding it because it was like my first double-sided paper. So, but I need to use it, so I'm using it. Let's see about these butterflies. Is that too busy? This isn't double-sided. About this up here. And we can just do a corner. Yeah, let's do that. I think that looks nice. Okay, let me cut this again. Again, I'm just cutting it. Hold on. On this paper, if you can see, but there's a line right here, so that's where I'm going to cut it right now. Because this can be used, and this all can be used, so I want to preserve that. I'm going to cut it probably right above the moth's antenna. This paper comes from well, I had the pack out here. It's like I'll have to look to get it here in a minute. It's really pretty paper. And it's also pretty thick, so it's good for pockets and such. Okay, so this one I want to go here. And keep in mind, when you cut these at an angle, if you want it to line up, these will need to be at an angle as well. If you don't care, then don't worry about it. Okay, so I think I'll come in about that much. And let's tear it. Have that torn edge look. Yeah, I like that. So we'll ink this up so it will pop out more. You don't have to. Don't have to ink at all. Okay. I'm going to put that right there. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay. Okay, so I have a nice little pocket there. And then here, let's do like a little side tuck. Okay. And let's just make it like 2.5 inches. Why? Don't know. Just because. That can be there, and it can be a side pocket. Oh, I didn't want to put... Well, you know what? That's fine. We can use this paper for this, so it kind of... It'll be fine. Okay. Now we can either leave this top open or we can close it. I think I'm gonna just glue all 3 sides. Okay. And we'll come back and decorate these up a little more. I just wanted to get the pockets on there. Okay, so for this last one, let's see. What do we want to do? Guess we can have like an up tuck. Is that what that's called? An up tuck? Okay, let's do that. Just trying to put a little diversity in there. Let's cut it there first. And you can, I mean, you can certainly make all these pockets the same if you want. I just like to have variety because I think it's interesting. Okay, and then really cut it about right there. No rhyme or reason, just to do it. Okay. So we'll glue that up there, and then it can be a tuck up there. I think I'll even glue the sides here. Get my glue on straight. And one thing to consider if you want to make this is if you're using directional paper, because remember this flipped up, so this would be upside down. So just keep that in mind when you're choosing your paper. Okay. So we have a tuck there, and a side pocket there, and a pocket there, and pocket there. Okay, and then of course our 4 pockets there. Nice. Okay, I think this is probably gonna be a 2-parter. We're gonna, excuse me, we're gonna stop right here. We'll come back and decorate these and make more pockets up here and stuff it and put it all together and see how it fares. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you try it out and do it with me. Please like this video if you like it, and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you know every time I upload a new video. I am trying to get them uploaded Wednesdays and Saturdays with probably a little bonus video in between there somewhere. Depends on my schedule and everything. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. I have a link tree below so you can follow me just about everywhere. And I look forward to completing this project with you guys. All right, take care. Bye-bye.